Sean, what do you got here? What kind of paint? Those look like Senneliers or something. What are they?
Windsor Newtons.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you like using those?
Yeah, I like them. I haven't tried a whole lot of other types, but they work out pretty good. I got a bigger case at home that I haven't switched over to yet.
Very cool.
Holds a few more.
So you were saying a little earlier how you're keeping your lines straight. How do you get the angles right? What's your trick?
Looking at it in the mirror. That's sort of after the fact.
Alright.
Kind of helps pay attention to it for the next time, I guess.
Well, even here, I mean, though, you don't have a mirror, but yet you were able to
No.
pretty much keep the lines straight. How did you manage that?
I just pay attention to the paper's edges at the same time. I do pull out a triangle once in a while and just check to see where I'm at. But so it's mostly things that are, things I check to fix for the next time.
Sure.
So, because I'm not putting pencil down first, so there's no erasing, and
Nice.
for whatever reason, I just dive right in with pen,
Nice work.
ink. So,
All right.
yeah.
We'll see it when it's done. How's it going? Look at that. It's beautiful. Very, very nice. And look, is that a homemade watercolor kit you got there? Yeah? You put that together yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Here, for the people who will watch this later, can you say your name?
My name is Archana.
Okay. And you've been out with the MetroSketchers before?
This is my first time.
Very first time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's excellent. That's beautiful. Yeah. And I can't wait to see that when you finish it all with the colors. That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And your name?
Marty.
Marty?
Yeah. Thank you. Hi, Kurt. You're leaving already?
No, I'm just gonna wander around.
Wander and see what else you got? Can we take a look at your...
It sucks, man.
Oh, no, I like the looseness of
I
it.
don't know if you know this about me, but I can't actually draw off the paint, so...
No, I don't believe that. That's
pushing and
wonderful.
pulling. This paper doesn't work that well for multiple washes, so it is what it is, so...
All right. How's it going? What's your name?
Michael,
Michael, that's right. Okay.
you're Marty, right?
That's right. Good one. Nice job.
Thank you.
All freehand?
Yep.
That's pretty great for freehand, right? So you're, what are these searching lines you're doing, and what's your method? What's your approach here?
I don't know. I just kind of. I do sort of a light. With like a smaller nib kind of pen, and I don't know. Try to find some kind of starting point where there's some corners or something like that, so you can use that for scale. You know what I mean?
And then the hatching will be your light and shadow?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I can kind of go over, once I kind of get some stuff figured out, I'll go over it with the darker, heavier pen.
That's fantastic.
Thanks.
All right, can't wait to see what you finish with this.
Well, I'm kind of getting hot, so I'm like going inside. I gotta get inside and see some of that stuff too.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, good.
Have you been inside?
Yes.
Use my paints, but I think I can out here. So I tried to do.
Let's see what you
No,
have.
it's nothing. It's honestly it's nothing. I put some gray markers on it.
Yeah, that's good. Like what? Like a Faber-Castell?
Well, it's that's the other one. It's oops.
Oh, it's alcohol based. Isn't
Yeah.
It? Yeah.
And I really I want to learn how to use these because
Copics are alcohol. Yeah.
they're and I went to buy more colors and they were really sold out.
You'll need thicker paper if you're going to use these, though. And even though this is heavy paper,
Yeah.
it'll bleed through.
It
You can see
it didn't
where-
go to this page, but it went through.
Yeah. And if you get any heavier than that, it will with the
Yeah, I suppose.
alcohol markers.
But what
they're-
motivated me, I saw somebody did some courtroom drawings.
Yes.
Some people, and they were using these. These were the markers they used.
Were
and
they?
I thought those
Okay.
are great.
Have you checked out an artist named Don Colley?
No.
If you check him, it's Don. It's like Donald Owen Colley, and comes to wet paint sometimes and does demonstrations. But
Oh yeah.
he uses like a marker technique,
Yeah.
Faber-Castell. This
Yeah.
is great. I love this. What's your name again?
Kathy.
Kathy. That's
Is it-
right.
is it
Okay.
Marty?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
okay. Yeah,
I think we've met.
Yeah, I've been to some of these. So trying to come more consistently. So.
Couldn't have picked a better day.
Oh my God.
It's just
It's night and
magnificent.
day from yesterday to today. So
Yeah,
it's really lucky.
fantastic.
Are you drawing?
Good. I did. I
you
finished,
did.
and now I just want to go
Oh,
around
okay.
and videotape some people. All right, this is Pam from
Hi.
MetroSketchers. Hi, Pam.
Hey.
So, tell me about your drawings today.
Today I'm just it's so beautiful out here. I wanted to do something that had to do with the budding trees and one of a monochromatic palette, something simple. And so I started out with watercolor pencil, just one color, and then this same subject. Kind of did a little bit more of a combination and worked out some palette over here with watercolor pencil, and then now I'm just gonna add working in the trees with just graphite. So, yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, so this is great. So, this is your. How many times have you been out with the MetroSketchers?
I think the group I've been out maybe 3-4 times at the most, but I also teach nature sketchbook workshops.
Okay.
So getting out early in the season, kind of beef up my book a little bit for classes coming up. But
Where do you teach?
teach a variety of places. I teach at nature centers like Westwood Hills Nature Center and Bellwyn Land Conservancy.
You sound like the Minneapolis side of it. Are they?
Well, Bellwyn's in Afton.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
all right.
Dillman's is a resort in northern Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to a resort in Utah, St. George, Utah, called Red Mountain Adventure Spot in June. So
That's great.
yeah.
So people do they follow you to learn from you the nature sketching? Or?
Well, I haven't. This is my third year.
Okay.
And I definitely have people that keep coming back every year, so
Okay,
that's
good.
great. It's really fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So building. I'm doing what I want to do, which is draw outdoors and work in sketchbooks. And
Yeah.
so yeah, it's been
This
really
is great. Tell me a little bit about your gear today. I noticed they're Derwent watercolor pencils,
Okay,
right?
yep. So Derwent watercolor pencils seem to be a favorite. And then the water pen, which is just, you can fill it with water or ink watercolor. Sometimes I fill it with coffee or tea just to use as a stain. So that works beautifully with these pencils here. I use a regular pencil. I do drawing pencils. I have a couple different papers, and some I like better than others.
Okay.
This is not one of my favorite papers.
What is this?
It is a
Pentalic.
Pentalic.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of a super textured watercolor. This
Okay.
is a really nice beefy one, though, if people wanted to really work in.
Sure, it's like cardstock.
Yeah, it's a lovely book, and I usually stain the paper with something first, like walnut ink or
Sure.
coffee, and then I come back on top of it with watercolor pencils or marker.
Sure.
Some stuff works better than others, and I would give it not my favorite, but I still lug it around and try to have my own way with it.
Sure, yeah, of course, yeah.
There's definitely some stuff that works, and then I have a tendency to overwork it sometimes too. So
That's good.
yeah.
You're familiar with like Stillman and Burns sketchbooks?
No, I should check that out.
Yeah, they have like their A through Z series. They don't all the letters, but the Beta and the Zeta series are watercolor, heavier paper, like mixed media.
Okay.
They're pretty nice.
What are they called again?
Stillman and Burns.
Stillman and Burns.
Yeah,
Okay.
Stillman and BIRN.
Okay.
Yeah. But and what's this one?
This one is
Strathmore.
the Strathmore 500 series mixed media paper.
Yeah, these are great.
And I like this one because it's lightweight and soft. And you can just really, go your way with
Can
this.
you when you open it up? Let's see here. This is beautiful. Nice work.
Oh,
Very
gosh.
nice.
I usually try to pick one subject and tackle it a number of different mediums to find out what I what's going to work for that day.
Sure.
It works pretty well to lay flat open.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like it'll get better as it gets more worn in.
Yeah. Right.
So sometimes, it's a little tricky on on the left-hand side, but once it's loaded, I think it'll work better. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I carry all my gear in an old lady's purse.
I love that. Yeah. Why not? Right.
When I find these old pocketbooks that women used to use, metal zipper, and just like super cheap and everything.
This is solid.
Isn't that great? So this is usually my case, and then maybe a book.
Excellent. That's all you need, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Thanks very much. All right. Hi, my name's Marty, and what's your name?
Eric.
Eric. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And you mentioned you're Liz Carlson's brother-in-law.
I'm the brother-in-law.
You're the brother-in-law. All right. So, did you recently have a baby?
We did.
That's right.
A week ago yesterday.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah, I saw that, and I thought to myself, that's pretty fantastic.
It's a little girl.
Cutie.
It was 5 hours from beginning to end.
That's not bad.
The other one 2.5.
Well, we're on the other end of that, so I guess it doesn't seem bad to us, but that's not a long labor, too.
No.
She seemed healthy and beautiful.
Everything turned out. You couldn't ask for a better turnout.
Fantastic. Good. So you're out sketching today
I'm
with
out
Metro
sketching. I was
Sketchers.
able to escape from the nest.
You were able to break free for a little while. Tell me a little bit about your work here.
Well, I have an assortment of watercolor pads. I figured, what the heck? Why not go with the 6x18?
Yeah.
I plopped down over there in the corner in the shade and went up the turret here, and I need to give my back end a break from sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
But I just try to be looser. I'm generally fairly rigid, but this type of environment makes me looser.
Pushes you a little bit.
Pushes me a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. Tell me a little bit about your gear today. What kind of paints do you have?
Oh, criminy. I've had these for quite some time. Just an assortment of Winsor Newton and Dana Smith watercolors. And
Okay.
yeah, just a couple of palettes I've had for years.
Okay.
Figured I'd break these out. I've never bought those online.
Oh, water pen. Yeah,
water
sure.
pen, I'd never
This
used
looks
those
like
before.
fluid paper.
Yeah, and then
there you go.
yeah, fluid paper, and then
Nice.
but yeah, I was just trying to use different things, and yeah, I threw a few of the Pigma Micron pen, just throw it in there loosely. I'm not done yet. But
Some marks, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the graphite sort of has a sparkle to it. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but if you get in there at the right angle in the sun, it throws off a little, almost like a glitter effect. But
I was using an assortment of 2H to 6B pencils. Nothing. It was a grab and go.
yeah,
My wife
exactly.
said,
You're free and you got to escape. Yeah, you got to go quick.
"You got to go quick." So
Very
it's just,
good.
throw them in the container and go.
And this is, Chris, more fluid paper here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I should expand on the hard press and cold press, but this is what I had. I think Liz gave me some of this for Christmas.
Grab what you can, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Good, and you couldn't ask for better weather.
You
Huh?
cannot.
Pretty
You cannot.
spectacular.
It gets me back in the city too.
Yeah, you live out of town?
Out by Excelsior.
Okay, yeah,
So,
it's out of town.
Yeah, it's out of town.
Yeah, good. Good talking to you.
Nice
Well,
talking to
great.
you.
Yeah, so much to sketch here, so
Hey,
lots to
don't
choose
forget.
from. Hey, Ken.
This is so awesome.
All right, let's see what you got so far.
I wanted to do a kind of
Oh, yeah.
since it's Swedish, I kind of want to do an Ingmar Bergman sketch with lots of angst and dread.
Perfect. Yeah, the tree is just angry down there.
Yeah, and it's just kind of as if we are here at the Swedish Institute. So
Yes, we are.
yes, sadness and everything else. So,
Fantastic work.
but You know, how else can I feel on a beautiful day, right? Full of
Perfect here.
you know, dread and everything else. All right.
I just saw you at the depot. Union Depot. You were sketching with us as well.
Yes.
Yeah. And so this is you. You like to get out and sketch on a nice day?
Oh yeah, especially like today in Minnesota, right?
Yeah. You don't get these very often.
Yeah, that's about right.
It's perfect. So let's see what you did here. Let's take a look.
Okay,
Oh,
so
fantastic.
I did some parts of some details of the building, and I saw some fellow sketchers at the patio there. So I'm gonna start throwing some colors.
Very good. So I was admiring your sketchbook last time we were over. You had some of the
Thank
sea
you.
and some of the different areas.
Let's see
you've
what
been
I've
to.
got here. This one, for example, was my last trip to
wonderful.
Brazil.
Brazil, right?
Yes,
Brazil.
yeah, that's south of Brazil. That's Rio. This place was a palace before, and now it's an art school. It's beautiful.
We should
Yeah.
make all palaces into art schools.
I know, right?
Right?
And
That's good.
San Francisco. You were talking about
Yes.
this one, right?
Oh, it's
San
beautiful,
Francisco.
yeah.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
And the softness in the trees. You don't have to overdo it. You can tell exactly where it is, and even the sky up to the top. Perfect.
Thank you.
Very nice. So what kind of gear are you packing this into? Apart from your sketchbook, what kind of paints and things are you using?
Well, I don't carry a lot of stuff. I usually can fit everything here, so I have my brushes.
This is about the size of, for people watching, what, like an oversized purse maybe?
Yes, it's more for an iPad, you know.
Okay, sure. All right.
And it's a perfect sizing for me.
Pencil
So
case.
I have my little brushes, my travel brushes, right?
Let's put it on here. Go over your shoulder.
This brush is really cool. You can just put water, so it allows me to paint inside an aircraft. It's without mess.
That's right. Yeah.
Some ink pens and graphite.
And these big graphite pencils you use here.
Uh-huh.
Tell me how you use them.
Okay, this one is graphite and this one is charcoal. I like the variety, you know, like this, for example, it's sepia. The ink is sepia, this is just black. One is waterproof and the other one is not. But I really like to draw with my mechanical pencil, so I trace the large volumes, kind of a proportion first.
And what is this, an HB or a 2H?
It's an HB, yeah.
Because you want to be light, huh?
Yeah,
First,
yeah.
okay,
So
good.
I just sketch kind of like I did here, right?
Yeah, let's see.
First I sketch just the masses, some
Yeah.
volumes, you know.
Yeah,
And so
very
I
good.
draw watercolor, and
Yeah.
then sometimes I use ink.
Does this
sometimes
remind
I
you of
write.
the deck we were on the other day at Ken's place?
Oh yeah,
Remember
that's right.
we were on that deck?
Uh-huh,
Yeah. So
it was more windy than
yeah,
today.
it was a lot.
More cold.
Today's beautiful. Good.
And
Yeah, what else?
I do
You got
have
some
some
markers?
that I'm getting used to it, but
Ones are Newton markers,
Yep.
those are fun. Yeah.
these are fun, but I don't know how to use them yet. And basically my
Well, let's see. What do you got? A little little
Yeah.
paint kit there.
this one is a good size.
This is a tin too, right?
Yes, and what
Not
I like,
plastic?
I bought it empty, and I just put my own colors.
Right.
So I like the fact that it's in my hand, you know.
Yeah, those look like juicy colors in there.
Yeah, it's
What-
basically all my quinacodones are here.
You've got the nice reds
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
the browns. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Very excellent.
And my new
What's your new?
palette is
Do you have a
here.
toy here?
I do.
Oh, look at you. Oh, Schminka. Yeah,
Yes.
very fabulous.
I never tried this brand before.
Oh, they're wonderful. I think you're going to
Yeah.
love these.
It is.
Yeah, I use these every day
You do.
in my painting, yes. They're
I'm
wonderful.
having fun. Yeah, I just got them.
Good, good. What are your favorite watercolor paints right now that you use?
I love Daniel Smith.
Daniel Smith?
Yeah. I
It's
love it.
a good
Because of the
American
texture.
paint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
What about like
I'm
the
liking
European
these one
paints?
too.
Yeah, you like German
Yeah.
paints? Yeah. Have you tried Sennelier, the French paint? Watercolor?
Yes, I did try. I don't have a lot of colors though. Maybe I should try a little bit more.
It's got a honey in it, right? So it's a little bit luminosity to your
Yes.
paintings. Okay.
I like it. I just don't have too many colors. I don't think I have any here. Here is a mix, you know. I have the ones that came originally like half.
Yes.
And the other half I just put it myself.
Whatever you
Mix of,
have.
Yeah.
What
Mix
is?
of Daniel Smith and Da Vinci's and I like Da Vinci's too. I think it's a pretty good paint.
Yeah. Good. Good. Perfect. So you got everything you need right in this little compact case. You can travel and sketch anywhere you go.
It's not heavy because after a while we're sketching outside. It starts to get heavy, right?
It starts to get a little heavy. That's right.
Yeah. So that's
Good.
pretty much it.
And this is a kind of a heavy. It's got ripstop fabric in it, I think, somewhere in here.
It
Looks
does. I carry my little water bottle.
That's what you need for watercolors.
Size,
Yes. Oh, so you can travel with this and they won't harass you or take that away.
Exactly.
Okay. That's what that looks like. Okay.
And that's pretty
Perfect.
much it.
Good.
Alright.
That's you. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Okay, one last look at Chris's gear. Right here, she's going to add water here.
And it's just water.
Travel size, not vodka or whiskey.
No, it's water.
Okay, very good. And then you got a little mixing bowl here,
Yeah,
which is the
sometimes-
top for this.
Yeah, you can use that too if you want.
Yeah.
I need to get more water.
Nice gear.
Thank you.
Liberating brush.
It's a half-inch flat travel brush. Is it cute?
On
Is
in.
it cute?
She photobombed you. That's so what have you got done so far today, Lynn? Let's see.
Just this. But I was telling Jolene here,
Yes.
flash for Jolene,
Yes.
about this class I've been taking on urban sketching with Chris
Yeah.
Strantovich, and learning how to just do a more, kind of a little bit looser, and then going in with line. And I don't know, she doesn't necessarily do this, but going in with when I want line, just using the brush like this.
Yeah, let's see. Do that again.
Like this.
I missed that part.
Working on shadows. It's so much more, I like it so much more than what I did yesterday. Let's see that one. It's in a urban sketchbook.
This is good.
Wonderful. It's from Cheap Joe's. Cheap Joe's! Oh God! And then I have two others. That. This is a 10. And then there's a little itty bitty. It's lost in here. There it is. Look at that. Is it darling? That's a 2.
Very nice.
So, that's my story. I'm
That's
sticking
your-
to it.
All right. Very
Sticking to
good.
it.
Thank you, Lynn. Guerrilla filming.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
How are you doing? Let me
I'm
sit
fine,
next to you.
thank you.
And just say your name for the.
I'm Jolene Dickey.
All right, Jolene. And what are you working on today?
Well, I just finished drawing Jane and Steven. I told them if they moved their bench there, they were going to get drawn. So,
Oh, nice.
so I've sketched them.
What kind of gear are you using today? You got it.
Just using a little sketch pad and pencils for a change.
Some toned paper, and this is a Faber-Castell.
This is a Faber-Castell.
Pardon me.
Nothing special.
Well, in the hands of the right artist, that's a weapon of mass creation.
Well, it was fun.
Right?
Now, let's see what else I do today. Ken Abador. He was across the way on the veranda,
There you go.
but he moved too quick.
Couldn't pick a better day.
Couldn't pick a better day. What else did I do today? Oh, I did the goat, the rooftop goat over there.
Rooftop goat, yeah, I had yet to see that. And then you got the little rooftop thing.
Little rooftop.
Very nice. Very nice.
Anyway, it was fun.
Good. And what's the gear you have here? What is
Just
this?
colored pencils,
Some colored pencils
nothing special.
and just your regular pencils?
Just my
and
regular
Some
pencils.
watercolor pencils? Or
No,
what do you
not
got?
today. I
No,
decided to
not.
leave the watercolors at home.
Very
A
nice.
little bit of a challenge.
All right, sure.
I prefer watercolor.
Very good. Thank
Fun
you.
time. Thank you, Marty.
Thank you. Hi, Stephen. I'm Marty. You know me? Yeah? We've met before, I think. Yeah. Of course we have. I drew you at the portrait party. That's right. So what are you working on today?
I was working on the spire for a while,
Okay.
and then one of the gargoyles.
Very nice.
Just
yeah.
fiddling around.
attracted you to drawing the spire?
Just the shape. This one over here.
Very nice. And you got still time. What are you working on right now? You still got time?
I was gonna go back and do some small blind contours.
Okay. Very nice. Pretty nice up here, isn't it?
It is. It's very pleasant.
Thank you.
Sure.
I see bumblebees over there.
I'm trying to figure out motifs for a quilt.
Very nice. Okay. Good. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
And I only got one thing done.
This is Roz.
Oh, we're talking. We're talking now. I'm making all these excuses on.
No, it's okay.
Here, let me show you. So
Let's see what you got.
One, the gargoyle lion vomiting water.
Very nice.
So that's all I got done today.
Let me ask you a question. Right?
Sure. This was just some junk paper I grabbed on the way out, and look my
this
my
is German
tape.
though or something. This
Yeah,
is
I got
not.
it
You
at
can't
wet
get
paint.
this. Oh.
Everything I buy is at wet paint.
Everything I buy is at wet paint too.
There.
All right, so
but
this is
this
it.
paper's no good for putting tape on. I taped the side, and you can see.
Pulled it up.
Pulled
a
it
little
up. Yeah, and that was only an hour. Not like I
Look
left it
who's
for
here.
days. Hi.
So let's finish this.
Okay.
Okay. So. This is
Yes, let's
no,
finish
that's okay.
this, Marty.
That's this is the gargoyle on the side of the
But
building.
it's actually that middle one right over there.
Middle.
I was down in the doorway down there.
And even so, the Victorians even had to decorate their drains.
I know.
Yeah, that's
I know.
what's spectacular.
It was I guess these were Edwardians though.
All right, Edwardians.
Yeah, because
oh, that's right.
2000 or 1904 to 8.
That'd be after the Victorian era. Yeah, you're right.
She died in 02.
Yeah, I didn't know her well.
No.
But apparently she.
Interesting lady.
I am old enough, maybe.
Interesting lady.
Yes.
So anyway, so I've been coming back to the Laren exhibit several times, and I noticed those, and I went right for them.
Good.
So that's what I got accomplished today.
I like it. We're rolling. So, just to ask you guys to say your names.
Hi, I'm Amber Sousen. And Daniel Green.
All right, Daniel and Amber. Let's take a look at maybe your work today, and you can explain maybe just a little bit to people who would be interested, like your process.
Sure. First sketch, watercolor over pencil, trying to capture the intersection of the new building and the old building. As an architect, I find that part of the Swedish Institute really exciting. And second sketch is of the new edition done by HGA a few years ago. I like these crazy boxes, and there was really great strong light on the forms today. So
yeah, that's brilliant.
And thankfully there's a little bit of yellow grasses in there to give a little bit of color to otherwise a very gray building.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I love that. Yeah, enough light in there to keep everything interesting today. Yeah, very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for plugging HGA, because they probably need that. They need a little pub, right? All right, what do you got, Daniel?
So this is my first one. It was just a warm up, I guess, working on not the whole building, but part of the building and the silhouette and the edge of the building against the sky, with a little bit of texture in the foreground. So I just laid it out in pencil and then started to get the tones built up. The light was changing quite a bit, so shadows are somewhat defined, but tried to keep it loose. And then I ran out a little bit of room on the top. I wish I'd started just a little lower, but that's what happens sometimes.
That's exactly what happens sometimes.
So, other one
Did you want to, like when you're in Revit, you can just drag this down a little bit, and then you'd be good.
Bigger window, exactly.
So,
This is the
I
other
like
one. This is sitting out in the sunshine with the old and the new. I didn't really have any good light on the new, except in the shadow side. So kind of contrasted that with the shapes on the original building. So
That's brilliant.
and then came in with a little Pentel sign pen at the end
Down
to
over here,
get
yeah.
the fence in there and get that detail. So
Very strong. Yeah. Can you guys tell me a little bit about your gear? Can you put your gear? Show me what your gear you guys are carrying today. People, sketchers might be interested to know what you use. In the meantime, this is another look at Daniel's work, which is spectacular.
So I actually had a bigger palette out today with watercolors and just laid out in pencil. So
I got a pretty minimal kit today.
What do you have? Let's see.
Mechanical pencil.
All right.
Platinum carbon pen.
Okay.
Fountain pen.
Very good.
And then this is a little, I think it's called a whiskey palette.
Yeah.
So it's got a tiny little palette that I don't keep particularly clean. And these are mostly Daniel Smith watercolors that are from tubes that I fill the pans and throw them in our food dehydrator to dry the paints out enough so they aren't sloshing around.
And they, and they're juicy when they're re-wet.
And they're great when they're re-wet.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Very good. And then that's your mechanical
Just
pencil?
a little mechanical pencil, nothing
All right.
special.
And the sketchbook, can you tell me what paper this is?
A Kunst and Papier mixed media. You can probably even have the sticker in here.
Okay.
wet paint.
From wet paint.
Yeah, wet paint, yeah. Great. Very
Great book.
nice.
Holds up really well to layers and layers of washes.
I love it's like cardstock in here.
It's
isn't it?
really
like,
thick.
Like the Stillman and Burns, a little bit like that. Very nice. And is it the same sketchbook?
Yeah, this is just a little larger version of the same sketchbook.
And that's
so
a
it's
cloth
watercolor.
back?
Yeah, the cloth cover.
Very nice. Yeah. Okay, both
And
of you.
then just another kit. This is just a case I got filled with pans.
Full pans, yeah.
To try to get a little bit more work with than a small little pan.
Do you mix
And then
right here, Daniel?
Yeah, usually. I did have a larger palette I brought with me today as well. This bigger album palette, just because it's got a little bit more real estate.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, good.
And then just a variety of brushes, and then just this little lead holder.
Is that a German made?
You know, I'm trying to remember
You know,
where
we
I
got it at the Urban Sketchers Symposium last year. We each got one.
Very good.
So it's
little
a nice,
swag for the
Yeah, a
sketchers.
little swag.
Yeah.
It's a great, actually, and I've been looking to maybe get some colored lead in these because it's a nice size.
Yeah.
Good for layout, nice to hang
Yeah.
on to. So.
Let's see your hands, Daniel. Let's see. Yeah, these are good artist hands. see the marks there?
Covered with ink and paint
Yeah,
already.
that's awesome. Yeah, these are great. Amber, do you find that you tend to lean on color more than line, or are you equally
You know,
trying to share the space
I'm very
with both?
new to color, actually.
Okay.
So I'm trying to just go for it and remind myself that, hey, it's just paper. It's just a sketch.
Right.
Nothing too crazy about it.
Yeah.
So I may as well go for it with the color, even though I don't really have any idea what I'm up to.
Well, at the last time we got together at the Urban Sketchers event, I got to take a look at both of your sketchbooks. They're brilliant. Would you mind just a quick glimpse at some of the work that you guys have done?
A page turn?
Oh, I love your tulips. Yeah, I turn right to that page because they're pretty awesome.
All right.
Yeah, quick turn, and
So-
people are pretty excited about that. I think I know who that is.
That's a familiar sketch partner for me.
Yeah.
These are from travels in New Orleans.
Aw, that's part of the fun.
Oh, I saw that. That's wonderful.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, here your finger is on
I
the...
hadn't noticed it was so scalloped.
And they're very even, which of course mine are not, but
Yeah, that is a magnificent thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Do you come a lot to this?
I try to.
Yeah, me too. I didn't
Come
make
more
it.
than Marty does.
I didn't come since the self-portrait. Life got in the way, darn it.
Yeah. And see, I didn't do the self-portrait because it's a little intimidating.
Oh, it was a lot of fun, that one. And then,
Hi, Anita. My
Hi.
name's Marty.
Hi.
And your name is? Wally. Wallace? All right.
brother and sister artists.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Can you give him a little room? He can scoot on in here. We can see the work.
Right here.
All right, very nice. So this is what you did today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, it's
watercolor
it's
and
the
ink?
vase holding my musings and aspirations about the island I lived on.
Oh, okay.
There's mysterious forces coming too, but you see what you get too. You see spring.
All right, so, and this was inside?
Yeah, the muses of time. I like the word muses.
Sure.
And
Very
it
good.
shows that. And then Wallace did a number. I'll hold yours, Wally, too. Wally did this one.
Okay.
It's
Very nice.
outside the Swedish, so this is inside. Oh, look at the ceiling. And,
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
This one is outside.
One of the drawers.
And this is line work? You
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
you're just using an ink pen?
Mm-hmm. So you got a little car in it.
Interesting thing is what was the ship I did it real fast because we thought it's a model ship and a stove with a picture.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's a stove. Okay.
Yeah. Lights on the ceiling. This is a blind, the window with the sunlight.
So a little sunlight reflected off the, was it wood in there?
Yeah.
Wood floor? Yeah, sure. Very nice.
Curtains.
Yeah, and so how long have you guys been with the MetroSketchers group?
Well, I've been with them for under a year, since Hidden Falls last summer, and this is Wallace's first time.
Oh, okay.
But we come here quite a bit to Swedish Institute to FICA. We play Scrabble.
Right here
Yeah,
in the
we'll be playing within the
restaurant?
hour.
Oh, okay, good.
And we both draw and paint a lot. And where do you go to paint, Wally? At the Spectrum
White
Lighthouse?
House, yeah, White House. We've taken drawing classes.
Well, I hope you'll come back, Wally.
Yeah.
Sketch with us again.
Oh, here's a
Yeah, here's
drawing.
your sketch.
Here's a
sketchbook.
drawing of Wally at Christmas time.
Ah, okay.
So I thought I'd put you in there, Wally. There you are.
And this is your sketchbook?
One of them, yeah.
Sure.
It's got the winter ice. Back when it was cold.
Sure, yeah, right.
And one of the people I work with at the nursing home.
Very nice, yeah. Watercolor and ink mostly
Yeah,
is
a
what
lot
you
of
use.
watercolor and ink.
Okay.
And oh yeah, here's Wallace painting, and another person, Roy. So that gives you an idea.
This one is Robin's.
Wally does a lot of birds.
Yeah.
Lots of sparrows.
Very nice.
Yeah.
This from the outside. You can see people.
Oh yeah, you can see people in there.
The inside.
Oh, well, I'll archive these and get them mounted. It'd be great to share them more, Wally.
That's
There's one of the
fantastic.
ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys always draw when you were growing
Yeah, our
up together?
parents who are gone, they nurtured our artistic life. Our mother was a painter.
Very
Our
good.
father was a poet and a teacher and a railroad worker. But the creative muses were very present in our house, and they
Sure.
nurtured us extremely a lot.
To draw and paint.
Yeah.
And, okay,
And
good.
then I do sort of lyrical things like this.
Oh, very nice.
Looking at it toward an adult coloring book.
Sure. Yeah. Very nice.
This is, I just move into spring. These are from the winter.
That's a wooden bench.
Hey, that's a good one of the bench.
And then there's a bird. The
Wow,
tree
you got
is
all the
pretty,
details.
massive,
Yeah.
interesting with birds in it.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I could have a full-time job just taking care of Wally's work and cataloging it. I could. It's beautiful.
That's awesome.
That's a castle. With it.
Yeah.
That building is a castle,
Yeah,
isn't
it really is.
When you think about it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well,
Well, thank you for spending a little time with me today. And telling
thanks,
me a little bit
Marty. It
about
was
your
really
work.
meaningful. We feel really blessed to have this time to share our work.
Well, you'll see it soon.
Okay, how do we
All
look
right.
at it? Online?
Oh, it'll be. Thank you. I like Chris's right there. Beautiful. Wait till you see like Daniel and Amber's work. Daniel's is that one, and Amber's is I think the unfold. No, I got them switched. I think
The other way around?
Yeah, I think so.
Then we can take another 50 minutes.
Daniel's got that hat on right there. That's Daniel. And I don't know where Amber is. She's
but he's his other hat.
She's his other half. Yeah. There she is.
Hi, Lynn.
Amber, where's yours? Oh, right there.
Oh, I got yours.
Everybody take one giant step to their left.
Sounds good. All right, left step.
One giant step to your left.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, these are so fun.
I'm going to take myself out and you guys can move. One more step.
Keep it moving.
This is why most art museums don't put art on the
Yeah. You could do stand-up, Tim, you could do stand-up art comedy.
Yes. I used to work in the museum. I know.
Yes. I'm just stepping down. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it is trying to.
One step to the left.
I love that. I did, Anita. Oh, Ellen, I love that.
I did.
Oh, I love that. So simple. Especially I love the couches.
Yeah, I don't like the
You don't like what?
ornate stuff.
Well, I kind of just landed outside and I did that purple vase there.
Oh,
But it has my muse in the top. It's the vase that holds muses.
Okay.
And then there's a gargoyle blowing mysterious force. We'll have to see it.
I will. I can't wait. All right, pick up your books. We gotta go. You guys should have been moving. Come on, move it.
All right.
Push them out.
Yeah, group photo. That's right.
Oh yeah, the group photo.
We have to do that first. Yeah, we'll ask Tim.
Grab your work.
Oh, I was there a couple of days ago.
It looks very modern.
It is pretty modern.
It's great. It's
And
really
then it
nice
started to
place.
rain, so that's why it's kind of.
I didn't finish, but
Oh yeah.
halfway through.
Let me see. It's interesting
Oh,
to see
yeah.
the two in the same.
So the trees across from Ramsey.
Yeah.
The junior high school's right here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We sat there a long time ago.
Yeah, we were sitting, it was Lisa Marie, Daniel, and myself, and I'm totally blanking on his name, but he was the artist that Wet Paint invited
Yeah.
in to be their featured artist. He was painting during the event.
It could have been Richard. It was Cunningham. I
Yes.
think. His name was Cunningham.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds.
That's fun.
CHS Field.
She asked me.
The baseball players and stuff. Stockman. It's like an old railroad house. or
It's a
depot.
Frank Lloyd Wright house down in Iowa.
Okay. Is this one of the ones you can like rent in the woods and stay in it for thousands of dollars?
It's just a museum.
Oh, what kind of a pen is that that you've used there, Dennis?
That's the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen.
Okay.
What's this place here? It's a church or something?
It's a small little stave chapel out on Door County.
Okay, yeah.
A little town called Bailey's Harbor.
You draw just in the back there?
Range.
No, I think it's going back
Very
to the other
nice.
stuff because this one is not watersize.
Okay, so it doesn't bleed.
So it doesn't bleed.
These Adirondack chairs are kind of ubiquitous on any
Oh, that's beautiful.
lakeshore in Minnesota. There's a little Door County Lighthouse or
Yeah,
something.
that's the lighthouse, yeah.
Pretty cool. Oh, very nice.
Life drawing a peregrine falcon.
Yeah. So cool.
Kind of challenging.
Yeah, they don't sit still a lot, or okay.
This is at the belt.
I love this paper.
These are fun on the
It's alright. It gets a little. You see the texture sometimes,
Okay.
depending on the paint. It's a more granulating paint.
Because he's got his hood on. Can't see.
Yeah, that was a gear falcon, actually.
Okay. A little bit different than a peregrine.
Yeah, bigger bird.
You guessed the place? Is this like Riverwalk in St. Paul? No?
Washington Avenue and the Weizmann Art Museum.
Okay.
It's inside the museum.
Yeah, the fish.
Can I just see what?
Oh, nice shadow work.
Usually use it in the press.
There you go.
Oh, I totally want one.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Fun. Okay, you know what I love best?
Finished one.
It's
Oh, is that
USB charge.
Did you use pencil?
Just pencil.
I totally want one. Okay, I see it. I see
You're on Amazon?
I see
That's
like
really cool.
My Pretty Pony coming through here.
It's a nice place, isn't it?
So
It's
these,
busy. Yeah, it's busy.
this was done when it was, I think, minus 12.
Very cool.
So we
This
were
was,
trying to figure
vodka
out
in the brush pen.
how much.
Oh, you had to put vodka in there to keep it from the water from freezing?
But the trouble came is that the next one bled through because I used an alcohol marker also in cold weather.
Yeah.
And so that all that spots bled through.
Yeah.
Yeah. More toys to have to purchase.
They'll do that.
So this is just a Copic alcohol marker.
Same place.
The Copics will bleed through though
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
yeah.
This
Now
one's an
it's at
actual
about
finished piece.
5
Yeah.
below.
It didn't do too bad though, actually. Not too bad.
I had to leave it. I don't like it bleeding through to the next.
Some kind of a
I know. Because you want to use this, right?
yeah. Thank you.
No, there, yeah, like
Down
Paddleford.
New Orleans, actually.
Oh, okay.
trade secret? Now I know it.
Is this like on the river, on the
Right on the
Mississippi?
Mississippi.
Okay. Okay, very nice.
Oh yeah, I always order one extra.
My camera's getting. I hate it when my camera's on the page. Let's move back.
Oh, you know, it's so beautiful. Can I show you something?
Nola.
Look how gorgeous this is.
That's
This is
French quarter.
the French Quarter?
Yeah. All Pentel sign pen with water.
That's cool.
I think it's sign pen. No, that's the Kuretake brush pen, which is not
The one that comes
waterproof.
ready-made?
Water-soluble.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not.
It bleeds out.
Yeah, it
pretty
bleeds. You want that if you're going to aim for that, but not if you're not.
fast.
Okay, where's this?
That's watering hole in New Orleans.
Can I see yours?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, look at this.
It's
I love when you mix writing.
World War II museum in New Orleans.
Better about doing the writing when
Did you go
we're
in there?
actually traveling. So those are all in New Orleans.
It's huge.
I do put
Might have been interesting to
I
see
don't
that.
have it here, but I usually do. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Things that I
that's
need to do,
beautiful.
or you know,
It's like
or
the
list, or
Gulf or
place
what?
I want to
What is
visit,
this?
This is
or even what I spent. You know, I like
spillway
doing that.
that connects
So I have to
Mississippi
switch.
to Pontchartrain.
That's beautiful.
Oh, sure. Okay. And was it rainy that day?
So
Or?
I've
was
now
pretty
been carrying
woody.
two different
Yeah.
books. So I have this little one
Oh, you know what?
with a little
Very
baby
nice.
fountain pen.
That's a good idea.
And then, so this is my like notes and little portraits
Yes.
and stuff that I don't
Like
want,
Pontchartrain,
you know, crowding.
They
into
have
it.
this book in a passport size,
Beautiful.
which is nice.
I love this stuff.
Yeah, isn't that fun with the paper that she's put in it? I like that.
Were you doing markups or were you actually drawing
I was
from
drawing
scratch.
in pencil, construction drawings in pencil.
Okay.
For houses. So it's very
Residential
small.
stuff. Okay.
It was June.
That's probably the only.
I was at that one.
Oh, really?
I got the-
Oh, here, yeah.
I got distracted by the.
Like when you're doing water, you want that. You know, you want that kind of the water soluble mark. It really adds a lot to it. That's beautiful. Very nice. Where were you sitting when you took this picture? When you started to draw it?
There's like staircases on the end of the Hennepin Avenue Bridge that
Yeah.
go down to the river.
That
So
little
it's like
landing there?
halfway up. Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice.
We're gonna get to yours.
Yours now?
Of course.
It's up in Duluth, the Unitarian Church.
It's called the Carpellis Document Museum. Like a copy of one of 12 copies of the Declaration of Independence. So and they have all these rare documents. It's really cool.
Did you see any of the documents when you were in there?
Not really. It
They
was
had some out, but they had kind of cleared everything away, and we had a dinner there for a conference we were at.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that place existed.
No,
You should go check it out. Yeah. Is it like open to the public?
I think so.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them around the country. It's
It's on June 7th.
very wealthy individual who likes documents spreads his collection around all these museums and he rotates through.
Sure.
Say it again.
This is really cool.
Out the window is pictures.
Yeah. I love the huge tall windows in a Fitger's building. You know, magnificent. You know, when they used to have to let air in the building. Nice. I've gazed upon that many times.
Yes, they do.
The rivets and everything. It's riveted steel. You know.
I think so.
Very nice.
And this is Karen.
Thing is that structure will probably last
Chin is a museum
forever.
in Brazil. It's
Oh,
a
a good
very
long time.
contemporary museum. It's a huge
Very nice.
place. It's amazing. It blew my mind. I've never been to a museum
draw in your
like
hometown?
that before. I mean,
What's that?
this guy
Lots to
has
draw
a
in
lot
your
of
own
money.
hometown, isn't it?
There's always
And he decided to start the garden.
views.
But his friend was, you probably know about Burle Marx, the Brazilian.
I thought this was spectacular.
Brazilian. They're friends. So
First time somebody
Burle Marx
opened this
designed
at
the
the
garden.
on the pool table.
So he decided that just the
I thought
garden
the woman
was
was going to pass out. She thought
He
this was,
decided to put art.
and I agreed. I
And
thought
people
this
started
was
to
fun
ask,
spot to
really?
find right
He
now.
decided to open up and
Below Dinky Town there.
Yeah.
And now he's retired, he's very wealthy, his
Very
whole life does just manage these contemporary.
I recognize this.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's
Think about so many, all the people that passed through this depot back
So
in
is it near Brasilia? Or
no, it's not. It's about 8,
beautiful.
10 hours, 8 hours drive, maybe.
That's the problem with Brazil. That's the problem in my mind with Brazil. It's such a huge country. There's so much I would want to see. I would want to
Just
see
color
Brazil. I want to see
experimentation.
My parents
all
live
the
in
time.
Brasilia.
Color trying to
And my sister lives across
That
the street
is
from
the,
my mom and dad.
mural
with her
on the
parents.
side
so
of the
that's
building.
fine.
Yeah.
When I go there, but my brothers live down south. One in Curitiba, the other one
The
in Rio Grande do Sul, which
the
is
green
south
paint on the
south.
arches inside of these. Was that
like-
what you're trying to get?
Just to go there, you know? It's crazy.
like the frames of the windows. I think. are
That's
green.
yeah. That's.
Let's see if I have
I tried painting that building in
Upside
oil.
down there.
Oh,
in my office.
Goofed up.
Marcelo?
Marcelo Pinto.
It's the Macy's flower
He's from
store.
Brasilia.
Oh, really? Oh,
really?
fun.
No.
And you were able to get watercolors
I don't
out
know.
there? That's pretty impressive.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I mean,
Very
it can't
nice.
be too big of a Brazilian architect in Minneapolis.
No.
beautiful. Nice, just good line work there.
The thing is, though, oh, look at that pretty big.
It's, I don't know if it's finished. Probably not, but I got sick of it. So
I like the shadow.
Oh, I remember looking
you
at
can
this
get
one.
impatient with yourself. sometimes.
Well, I know that feeling.
This is the one I saw, and I said, "Oh, you're an architect."
I usually burn my stuff once a year, just to purge it.
Oh, it's always very nice.
I don't want anybody getting hold of this shit later and going, "Oh, did he? Oh, this is horrible." You know? But this is great. Thanks for the tour. Yeah, this is brilliant. I love your work. Yeah, fantastic. We didn't get very far. We got right here. Here's where we went. Okay, Amber's sketchbook.
So this is a sketch done with the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen. A bridge.
Not
pedestrian bridge.
water-soluble.
Not water soluble once it dries, so that's pretty nice. So you can get some really fat, juicy lines in there.
I like the structural pieces in there. It's good. Nice. Just like
A few quick sketches. We made it to a Mardi Gras parade while we were down there.
okay.
What kind of gray is that? That's just
It's actually that.
There's the, yeah, really good job with the.
So since Daniel's going to be doing a demonstration at the Urban Sketchers Symposium on reflections this year, I was out trying to up my reflections game.
Very nice. You did good. I love this. Okay. Nice.
Lake Superior with some snow on the ice.
Very good.
All the way from Japan. Oh my goodness. The guy, I think I covered it up the other way, but the guy wrote this little note. We hope you like the product.
So those are. It was a
Marshmallow
It was a font.
castle.
It was a font exercise. We were designing a font, so each person got a letter and then a stylistic cue that they're supposed to use. So this was a P with. I don't know what was the Q, or here was a J that was supposed to be more structural.
Was it marshmallows?
So it was marshmallows and skewers.
Very nice. Okay.
It's this mystery. It's almost like a
Lovely little cafe that's full of books in Duluth.
I love that.
But I got the perspective on it, so I got to.
And it's
My favorite sketcher.
Yeah. It comes
Very
from
nice.
stuff that I did myself.
Lecture notes.
Gigantic book.
Here, let me ask you a question about this.
Yeah.
Is this left blank intentionally? You're going to add something, Amber, or is this?
I was really thinking I would add something more during the lecture and just never really did. And so I'll just leave it. Just hang out.
All right.
Very good.
I love the way
There's a bar sketch waiting for a friend, but my friend arrived before I finished it, so I'll just hang out and I will remember exactly when my friend arrived.
Nice.
From a photo, actually at the curator's talk on the Lars Lehring exhibit.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that's pretty heavy.
Yeah, that's Mark.
Very nice.
And then what have you got here for the white?
Yeah, so this is down at the BNSF connection between the Stone Arch Bridge and the Dinkytown Greenway.
Yeah, sure.
So that was a fun one.
I like how you got the graffiti. To catch some of that. Okay.
Yeah, there are.
Oh yeah, there's your
But it's great to bring
brilliant.
Thank you. Trying to keep it looser.
Very nice.
Look at that.
I remember this one. Yeah, seeing this
This
last
was over
one.
at Union Depot. Yeah.
Very good use of light in here. Shadow. I like how your shadows change. They open up a little bit as they change like they would in real life. That's cool. Okay.
So we've been to two.
Hey, let's talk about this for a second because this is pretty cool. So leaving this blank, or are you going in and adding light with a gel pen or something?
So, I went back with a white gel pen.
Okay.
Got a little bit of the highlights on the railing and picked out some of the details on Daniel's jacket where I was using soda light and it granulates so much that I was losing some of my edges.
I
think the city has to be looking at
This is like down by Liz's.
They really like it to be.
Yeah, it was just away from the river, a block from the Union Depot.
They wouldn't go in there because they never get noticed in New York, or
Lunch.
even Barcelona was a little hard.
Bread and
soup.
Soup.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's why
Are these your notes about the bread and soup?
A few little notes from just the weekend.
Very nice.
Balancing out the composition on the page.
Are you ever worried to write things of an intimate nature in your sketchbooks for fear somebody will look at it one day?
Most people are very respectful about not reading what you've written.
Yeah, I don't read. I mean, I
know some
read,
people
but I don't
blur
read.
out their notes if they're sharing them online. I think when I shared this one, or if I was going to share it, I would just crop my photo.
I see.
It's not that it's anything intimate, but I don't think anyone needs to read about what kind of soup I had for lunch. So,
Well, it's your life.
right.
Similar architecture.
It's the Macy's Flower Show.
Yeah,
Which is ending today.
No, I don't know.
I actually had a woman walk up right next to me while I was standing there sketching and got out her camera and was going to take a picture of me and my book. And
What did you say?
I turned to her and I said, I prefer you ask permission. You're welcome to take a photo, but just prefer you ask. And because I'm not part of the exhibit. I'm not there to be documented. And
Did she get cranky?
She got very flustered and just kind of scuttled away. I was like, I'm not trying to be mean here, but I don't think you would walk up to any other person who just is attractive or cute or doing something funny or whatever at this exhibit and take their photo.
I probably would not do that.
There's something interesting about having a sketchbook in your hand that changes the relationship between you and other people.
You do open a door when you're,
Yeah,
when you're an
and
artist.
other people I had amazing conversations with who wanted to talk about the painting or talk about what I was using or how I was looking at things. And so it's not that interaction is a bad thing. I think sketching opens you up to that. But
You weren't offended in any other, really offended or anything.
no, not at all. I just found it to be a really interesting moment of.
Sometimes people creep into that boundary you set for yourself, and yeah, I understand that. And you kind of want to say, you don't want to be mean, but at the same time, you're kind of like, now you're in my world or something like that. Yeah, okay.
So we tried to get out to see the modern.
Very nice. I love this. This is good. I love that you're using a different kind of ink here for your sketching.
So this is Lamy pen with extra fine nib and a Noodler's
I think it's fun. And I go and try to find
English swans and roses or something, some crazy ink that's water soluble. So I just thought I would give it a go with a little color over it. So it bleeds out, but it's not a bad effect.
But it's really cool.
It's pretty fun.
Okay.
And then we're up to today.
Oh, today is.
Well, I don't know if it's cool. Maybe I should just draw.
You think you've got your job
Just trying to
where you have to do.
What's this impossible?
Say it again.
It's more serious. Your job,
yeah, my job
where you
is-
have to do.
It's not splashing watercolor around on the page, I can tell you that for
What
sure.
part of your job would you say
That's what I was using here.
you like the most? Hello.
So I work with really interesting people, both my colleagues and my clients.
Yes.
I love that I can work on a performing arts center and have to know the ins and outs of how dancers and actors and musicians are going to use this space. And then the next day I'm working on a lab environment and I get to learn all about how these scientists do their work. So I get to become a bit of a renaissance learning about all my different science needs. So that's my favorite part.
So when you work with other disciplines like civil people or whatever, how do you like when you have to narrow it down and do a detail or something, say in Revit? Do you ever lay that out first in pencil or something? And then
There's plenty of hand sketching that you do to share ideas.
Okay.
But you don't rarely / never take the time to develop it into a beautiful work of art. You're really using it as drawing as a communication tool.
Yeah.